Hi guys, totally ad hoc, random video. In case you're wondering if I'm not wearing any underclothes, better pull this up actually. I am wearing clothes, okay, I am wearing a strapless dress. But I wanted to do a video today about changing bags because I've had quite a lot of people, like just friends and stuff recently that are about to have babies say, oh, what changing bag would you recommend and things like that. And I figured I'm just going to do a video on it because I think changing bags is actually something really important to look at when you're about to have a baby. You know, you're going to be carrying a lot of stuff, but at the same time, you need to be comfortable. And it also depends on if you want a baby wear or not baby wear. And I've definitely had experience with loads of different types of changing bags. And before I begin, this is how ad hoc this video is. I want to do like a little unboxing. I decided I'm just going to throw it in this video. And I received this package from Love Bee Baby, and the lady that makes these is incredibly talented. I'm going to link her Instagram down below. She makes the most incredible rompers and shorts and kind of dungarees from really beautiful organic cotton. I really love the fabric as well. I know that they're kind of hand illustrated by a variety of different people, and she's very, very local to me. And I'd seen it with like a few friends of mine, and they were like, oh, it's so and so from Love Baby Bee, and I was like, it's such and such, do you know her? And I was like, no, I don't know her. How do I not know this person? How do I not know about this brand? So I looked up online, and because she's local, she just dropped it through my door. Everything is custom made to order, and I'm going to show you now. So, oh, it's beautiful. I love buying stuff like this, especially, you know, I think it's really nice to buy from like work at home mums and people who have their own businesses because it massively supports them, and it's just a really nice thing to do. Look at this. Oh, look at this print. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, look, it's got quite a nice bit of stretch in as well, which is what I really like about this fabric. Not only is it really soft, but it's got a bit of stretch. I feel like Albert will get loads of wear out of this, especially now is the time of year. I love it. Thank you so much, Laura. So I just thought I'd quickly throw that in there. And again, what I really like about the packaging is there's no plastic, paper and card. So that's great. Okay, so let's talk about changing bags. So the first style of changing bag that I'm going to talk to is this style. So this is the like really typical style of changing bag. It's like the flap up. It's got like, usually comes with a drinks bottle thing. It's got like a pouch there, and it's a pretty good size inside. And it's usually, you know, these usually have these kind of thick straps. Now this is the first changing bag. This is a Cath Kidston changing bag. This is the first changing bag that I had, that Chris bought me, bless him, for Sebastian. And I did use it for the first 6 months, but only because I had to. I loved it. I really liked it. I just thought, being a first time mum, that this is the kind of changing bag that people have. This is what you have. And I hated it. There's several reasons why. Firstly, I did baby wear Sebastian. So if you're baby wearing and you've got this over your shoulder, it's just big and bulky to carry, and it slips off. So it was a pain in that sense. If you put it over this way, it's just gets in the way. You could just feel it there. It was just really annoying, and you'd have to take the baby off if you wanted to take the bag off. If you sling it over the pram, it slides down, it slides up, it flaps about you like when you're walking. It's just a pain in the arse. I hated it. I just feel like they're massive and yeah, just huge. You can get, I mean, you can't even clip it to the pram because of this side. So I just don't like these shape changing bags. Some people love them, but I don't like them. I'm not a fan of carrying heavy anyway, but as somebody that uses cloth nappies, I kind of don't really have much of a choice. Luckily, like I've mentioned before, majority of the stuff that we have locally, groups and soft play and stuff, it's quite local, so I don't need to take out a lot of stuff because I know that I can just nip home if I really needed extra or whatever. But that thankfully hasn't really happened, so this would really only get used on long days out. By the time Sebastian was about 5 months, 6 months old, I was using one of the small little rucksacks, and that just had enough to put some snacks in, a drinks bottle and some cloth nappies, and even some like normal baby bottles. If your baby's still having milk, there would still be plenty. Of course, if you're breastfeeding, you don't have to worry too much about that, but you'll still need just a bit of room. So a nice kind of good shaped little rucksack, and you can just chuck that under the pram. It's really straightforward, or hook it onto like one of the little hooks that you can get for prams. So that's what I ended up getting anyway when Sebastian was 6 months old. It's what he used at nursery, so I just kind of stuck with it. And I kept this purely because it was quite costly for Chris. I think it was about £70, and it's, I think, just nostalgia, like I couldn't just get rid of it. So by the time Albert came, I decided I wanted something that could be quite interchangeable. I wanted something I could carry on my back, but also just something that had a bit of room with a bit of style as well, wasn't so kind of changing baggy. And I found the Pacapod Oban, and this is definitely my best purchase. I highly recommend the Pacapod Oban, and it is quite pricey, new at £80, but you know what, I think this is a thing that I would have paid extra money for, and it would have lasted me the right way, you know, with all the children, because it's definitely really versatile. It's, you know, really lovely kind of style. I think it's quite big, it can get wider, but what I love about this is it can be a rucksack. So you can have it as a little rucksack, which is great if you're baby wearing and you've got your baby on your front. But you can also detach these straps and put them on either side, so that you can have it across you if you were wearing baby on your back, or the strap is thin enough that if it goes over your shoulder, it's not going to slip. It can still be bulky if it goes over your shoulder, but you can't have it all. It does come with these kind of changing pods here. One goes either side, one goes on one side and one goes on the other, and one's a feeding one, like an insulation bag, and the other one is nappy bags. I've never used the insulation one. I've never needed to. We're breastfeeding, so don't have to worry about that, but I suppose it's quite handy if you are bottle feeding. But I bottle fed Sebastian, and he just took kind of room temperature bottles, so I didn't have to worry about keeping anything cool. And even for snacks, I don't tend to use it, so I tend to keep it here, and we take it out on picnics and stuff, or like a packed lunch. Sometimes I will take it out, but it's not really used very often. So I put my cloth nappies on one side, but I have to say the cavity here is massive. It goes right in, so you could perhaps just take all the pods out and stack your nappies. There's room in there for snacks, for your wet bag. There's loads of room. I do really like that, and it's got a pocket in the front which is quite deep. You do sometimes need to rummage, but it's got this kind of cool bungee thing for your keys, and then there's just like a thing at the front where you can just put letters and stuff. So I definitely recommend something like this, and it's got, like I said, yeah, these hooks that you can put onto the pram, and whilst it does swing a bit, it's not as bad as having a big strap over that keeps slipping. So I do recommend that, even if you buy it new or something similar. Definitely Pacapod have got a variety of different kind of rucksacks and things like that. So the next thing that's really common and I really like, and I do interchange between the both depending on what I'm wearing. Like today I'm wearing a dress, so I didn't fancy kind of taking out a big boring rucksack. I thought I would take out my Pacapod, but some days, depending on where we're going, long day out, sometimes even just what I'm wearing and my mood, I'll take out this. And this is just a plain rucksack. This was my school bag, would you believe? I've had it for well over 20 years now, and it's actually in mint condition. I really looked after this. It's been to school with me, it's been to sixth form with me, it's been to uni with me twice, and it's been around the world with me, and it's still going strong. It's now my changing bag. So one thing I did buy for in here, which I highly recommend, and I'll take it out now, my battery's going, is this, and I'll leave it linked down below, but it's basically like an organizer. You can get there's another bit that goes in there, but I don't use it, and it's an organizer that you can put in your changing bag to keep everything kind of in place and organized. And I really like that, and it's at the same time you've still got room to slot stuff kind of in the side. So I keep like a bib in there, and I've got like a cloth bag in there, so it's really, really handy. What I really like about the rucksack is that, especially something like this, you know, Chris can wear this. It's just quick and easy to put on your back if you need, and it's comfortable if you need to wear baby on the front. If you're wearing baby on the back, then not so much. Some people I have seen do that thing where they wear it like that and then they have baby on the back. I mean, very unstylish, but it works. If you wear your baby on your back a lot, please tell me what you use for a bag, because I'd be interested to know. But yeah, Albert is much more because they're older, I prefer to back carry. I've actually just ordered on eBay. I found a really nice secondhand Cath Kidston bag, so I just want to try that out. I just fancied something a little bit prettier. Just thought I'd treat myself. It was really cheap. It was like a tenner, so I just thought I'd get it. But this is a bag that definitely will never leave me. It's going to be in my life forever. So yeah, that's kind of just a quick rundown on the kind of typical types of changing bags and what I recommend, what I don't recommend. It's a really personal thing, but you know, at the end of the day, you're not going to use it for all that long. I do find that once baby gets kind of over 6 months, you're not carrying as much stuff. Obviously, if you're using cloth nappies, then yes. If you're not using cloth nappies, then no. You could really get away with like a normal handbag. So don't go out and spend loads of money on a changing bag. With me, I do have quite a lot of stuff because I have very small children. If you've got a smaller baby or just a child that tends to get messy quite a lot, or if you're potty training an older child, then you might need to take spare clothes and bits and bobs. So it might be handier to have a bigger bag. That's all I've got time for today. I just wanted to quickly give you like a rundown of these changing bags. I really hope they helped. I'm going to leave any links down below to all the bits that I've mentioned, and let me know, you know, what you prefer. If you do baby wear on your back a lot, what do you use as your normal bag? I like hearing your responses, so please let me know. If you don't follow me on my blog, please go and check out my blog. I upload stuff all the time. I've recently done my breastfeeding essentials on there. The link is down below, but if you download the app Blog Lovin', you can basically follow all your favorite blogs and you'll get notified like you do a text message every time we upload. So that's a really great way to follow blogs. So make sure you download that app, follow me there, or follow me anyway, and click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, click the bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!